gift you the tank, huh? That's kind of odd.
Yeah, because they don't want to.
No, I always, that's part of it. That's part of it. I take it away, the old one.
Okay, great.
Yeah, always.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a way for them to get out of having to come. I said I don't want it, and they said, well, no, we already gifted it to you.
Gifted it? Yeah, like what are you gonna do with it?
Oh, yeah.
I've never heard that in my life, to be honest with you.
I went online and they get someone else online complained about it. I'm doing the same thing to them, so I think it's a sketchy. Like I said, when the gas company did it, it was awesome. They were so good.
No big deal, we'll fix it. That's not legal. Oh, the right guy. You like being retired? You're kind of young for that. How old?
I'm 56.
Oh, you're young.
Yeah, I mean, I might, once I get my back fixed, I might go get another job, you know what I mean, a part-time job or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, I got health insurance in the state, and then I have, a pension, small pension, so it's like, I could pay for everything with it, and, you know, pay and everything.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't miss working for the state, right?
No, no. So, I might go work a part-time job or after I get my back fixed. That's really spending
Not
money
legal.
and save and
That cap's not malleable. It's not legal. I don't think it is. Put it on there. Yeah, I don't know. I heard that weight loss stuff. I mean, what they said, once you go on it, you can't get off it. I don't know. What it does is it blocks some kind of pathway, your hunger pathway in your brain. It does. It's some kind of thing that blocks it.
yeah, like I said, I'm gonna use it to have a surgery.
Gotta get off the carbohydrates.
I know, I've been doing it because my brother has to lose weight and I've been cooking for him, so he lives over on Osborne Street, so I've been cooking just vegetables and meat and fish.
Yeah, if you cook low carb vegetables, there's a list of them. You can look them up.
Yeah.
The low carb ones.
Yeah, I do.
You cook the low carb vegetables and some protein.
Yeah.
And then you'll lose the weight.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing. It's coming off with me.
Yeah. I've been cooking for my brother like that, and he's been doing pretty good. He's been coming out slow.
Do you drink? Does he drink?
I don't drink. He doesn't drink either. He has diabetes, so he can't drink.
That was my problem, drinking the beer.
And I don't drink because of my MS and, you know.
You don't?
No.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I don't drink, smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't do nothing.
Oh, I don't do any of that, but the beer, I mean, drinking beer at night wasn't hell. It's just a lot of extra calories. You don't burn it off.
I used to like wine, but I don't really. I may have 1 or 2 glasses of wine a year now, but.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, I don't really because I'm on medication for my MS, and you don't have to. It's not contraindicative. Like you can drink, but.
Wow, look at that.
Sometimes I get migraines too if I drink, so I don't drink.
Oh, that's kind of actually probably good then. It gives you... You don't want to do it.
Yeah, it's negative, you know, it's not
Yeah, it
worth
gives
it.
you flipping negative side effects. That's all you need. Yeah, so this thing was put in '07. So, I mean, you got your time out of it.
Yeah.
07, 13, and 3, like 16 years. Yeah, no, if I was you, next time the electrician comes by here, have him change that ground wire on the panel.
I will.
Tell him the plumber was concerned about the water heater, you know, issues.
Yeah.
And he should know what I'm talking about. It's a ground wire that goes to the panel, and it grounds the panel to the ground. And what happens is that ground rod that goes in the ground, it gets compromised and sometimes rots away. And then that affects the water heater life. You got a lot of shit going on here with this stuff.
I know.
You got a lot of...
I didn't have that residue. I didn't have that filter thing on for like a year or two because I couldn't find the filters, and then I finally found them online.
Oh, I don't think, like I said, you could just open it.
Yeah.
Flush it. Maybe. That's a theory anyway. We'll see about a theory.
Yeah.
So,
I don't care.
that's what they say about me too. As long as you don't have to go out to lunch with the guy, you'll be okay.
Hey, all my cousins are I'll do.
Wow, that thing is flipping block, man. Holy shit. Did you have a problem with low flow?
Not really, no.
No, there ain't much there. I mean, something crazy. We're putting all new in anyway, but still. You don't miss the state job then, huh?
No.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. I worked with, the first 8 years I worked with the clients and the children, but then the rest of the time there, the last, like, so even babies, I mean, then if the mother did drugs and had a baby and was doing heroin or whatever, we would take the baby and we would place it with a family.
Not easy, huh?
No, but I worked with the families, like I said, so it was gratifying because a lot of the families couldn't have children because of different things, like either the woman had cancer when she was younger, or they just had fertility issues, or or they had medical complications, so they couldn't have a baby.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want it myself retiring. I don't know, I kind of like my job.
Oh, that's good. I like I said, I'm probably gonna, after my back is fixed, I'm probably gonna do like a part-time job.
Yeah, even like part-time's not bad, you know? You can do part-time.
Because I don't need health insurance, so.
Right. The biggest thing is the health insurance.
Right.
It's crazy money.
I know.
You know, I got a good plan. I'm paying like $1,200 a month, Then if I gotta go for MRIs or any CAT scans and shit like that, I mean, I gotta pay extra. And, not cheap.
I know.
I got a deductible. Blue Cross Blue Shield was good. You know that you get on these insurance policies, right? And then every year they go up. Every year they go up a couple $100 for the policy, right?
Yeah.
So after 5-6 years with this flipping plan, now you're paying crazy money. So you almost have to like reboot after a while, go with a different company.
Yeah.
Because they keep going up every year. Blue Cross was really bad. They were going up crazy money, like $300 a month. But nuts. Some of them are worse than others, I think.
They charge, like, places charge so much. It's like, I know they have to pay their bills and everything too, but it's like medical facilities and hospitals.
I was talking to someone that was down in Florida, right, when they had this big hurricane that came through. Wiped out houses. He said that 1,800 people died in the thing. 1,800.
Wow.
And he said that they think there might have been more because, you know, the homeless people, they don't count for the homeless. And
Right,
there was houses on the water that just disappeared.
Wow.
So if the people were in there, they probably got washed out to sea, right?
Right.
So he said that the insurance companies aren't paying anybody any money down there. He says it's total chaos. Anybody to fix your house, he says, because there's the workers are like straight out for like 2 years work. Because all the houses are demolished down there. He's 170-mile-an-hour wind.
Wow. Was that the one that came in south of Tampa there? Like,
That one that was really high water level.
Yeah.
He said it came in at high tide, and I think he said 16 feet the water came up.
That's
Storm surge. That's crazy in Florida.
I know. Because they don't have any elevation, you know.
Yeah, and he says boats were inland by a mile. The boats.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I said. Flipping wild. Unbelievable, huh? Only in America. Pretty short, ain't gonna be long. Well, I can say, I was thinking about going down there to Snowbird eventually, but I don't know. Maybe.
It's getting more expensive. You used to be able to go down there and get something really, you know, pretty nice and pretty inexpensively. The only thing is, you can live in one of those. They have like these trailers, you know, like but they look like houses. They look like this house or a ranch. And my aunt lives in one, and you don't even know it's a trailer. It's really nice, and it's in a pretty nice.
Yeah, it's like a double wide trailer.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, and you know, they have it's in a, you know, reasonable park, and they have like a clubhouse and a pool and everything. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm concerned if I did have go down there, it would have to be something that if the storm came through, I mean, it wouldn't get flooded.
Right.
Because all these houses on the water and shit. He says that they're gone. They're completely they just got wiped away. All the houses on the beach are gone.
You know what the good thing is? You could down there they rent them so much. You could go down for a month and rent it someplace a month, see if you like it, and then rent somewhere else a month. That's what my aunt did. She found out she lives near Sarasota.
Did she move down there?
Just south of Tampa.
Did she move down there?
Yeah, she did. She's down there full time now.
Does she like it?
Yeah, she loves it. The only thing is she's getting older now, so her 2 sons had to go down there helping to care for her because.
Oh, that's not good.
She has some medical issues, and so one of them's living with her right now to help her out.
That's never a good thing.
Yeah, they're the ones that do construction and did work on this house and did everything for me. Built that garage out there, or the shed. They did everything, but you know what? The good thing is that like you said, people need so much work down there that they both are carpenters and they can pick up little side jobs and just work part-time and make good money and meet while they take care of their mother, you know?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of work, right? Plenty of work.
And there's so much work, they can pick and choose what they want. You know,
Yeah.
if they don't want to be up, one of them has some neck and back issues because of doing construction his whole life, you know?
Right.
So he puts on like little decks and he does stuff where he doesn't have to do a lot of work up high above his head and...
Right. That sounds good.
But he's making good, they're making good money both of them. Just working part-time, doing little jobs here and there. They don't like being down there in the summer. So if my aunt passes away, they're gonna come back up here in the, you know, they may only go down there maybe a month or two in the winter. But they have good medical care down there, and if the weather's real nice, except it's hot in the summer.
Hot in the summer. Flipping crazy hot, they say.
Yeah.
Crazy hot. The best thing to do is go back and forth.
Yeah, definitely. That's what my aunt and uncle did for a while. And then they
If you have a place down there and a place up here, if you rent down there and then rent up here, if you rent down there, then you gotta take all your shit because
Right.
you're done,
Right.
and you gotta pack it up and come back.
Right.
That's the. If you have a house down there full time, just fly back
Yeah, yeah,
or drive back one time.
yeah,
But if you gotta pack up all your stuff back and forth, it makes it tough.
yeah,
That's what I talked to a couple of people about it, and that's what they were telling me that as they get older, they can't take it anymore. The back and forth.
Right, yeah. That's what happened to my aunt and uncle. But
Because
you know,
after
my cousin lives down there in the same park, and she has a garage, and that's one of her neighbors. We're not related. She has like a motorcycle and you know, all these vehicles and everything. So she lets him use the slot in the garage.
Oh, to get around.
Yeah, when she's down there, she don't have to bring her car down there. She can use his.
Oh, so that worked out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect for her. It's a good little thing. And he watches out for it when she's up here.
Well, you got a well tank over there, so you shouldn't need an expansion tank on this. You haven't had one before and never had a problem with the relief valve blowing, right?
Yeah, no.
Because you got a well tank, and the well tank's acting as the diaphragm, because there is a check valve on that well.
Yeah, I haven't had any problem.
That's one of my favorite sayings, never a dull moment. Could be worse, right? Could be leaking at my house. Talking about that, I gotta change my water heater. It's getting a little old. It's not so bad when they start leaking slowly, but when they let go and start flooding the place, then you could have an issue.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, were you in a wheelchair when you broke your back?
No, not at all. It hurt. I mean, I pretty much had to stay laying down. I just used to get up to go to the bathroom like the first month, and then
So you have to do the old
and I had
diapers?
to have lidocaine. I had the first month. When I went to the hospital, I had lidocaine patches on my back for the pain. The one up in the middle of my back, the one that has the 50% compression fracture, it just chipped off a part, but it didn't go near the spinal cord, and it healed up, so that was fine.
So you couldn't even get up? You were just kind of laying down?
Yeah, and just getting up, it would hurt a lot. Just getting up to go to the bathroom and lay back down
Oh my God.
for like a month, and then
Crazy.
and lidocaine patches like all the time. And they gave me this gel to put on it, and it was it was like not ibuprofen, like Tylenol, but it wasn't Tylenol. It was like gel that was a pain gel, and I had
Did it work?
I had to rub that on it.
Wow. Crazy. Nice.
But after about 2 months, that healed up in the middle of my back, and then the lower back was still hurting because that's what's pressing on my spinal cord back. So At night, if I walk, it gets worse. If I do anything, so I can't really lift anything. I can't. But the surgery, he said he's just gonna go in. The surgeon said he's gonna go in and he's gonna cut around a little bit of the bone away, around it, all the way around it, and give me more room so it's not.
So that's what they did?
They're gonna.
Oh, they're gonna.
Yeah, I gotta lose weight before I can have the surgery.
So it still hurts.
Yeah, my lower back, and my leg. Yeah. But not as bad as when I first did everything. It really hurt, and that hurt. When I get up in the morning, it hurts. When I lift up a gallon of water to pour it, you know, because I use Poland Spring water. I don't use my water.
What happens if you go paralyzed? There's no guarantees.
Yeah, there's not a high risk in this surgery.
Oh, it's not.
No, because all he's gonna do is just go in. They have such good technology now. He's just gonna go in and shave some of the bone around it. And I had to do some tests beforehand. I had to take an X-ray, bending forward, take an X-ray, bending back, and straight up. And they look to make sure that its integrity is good.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Nothing bulging out anywhere. Which
Yeah,
there
you
wasn't.
don't want to have any issues there. That's for sure.
But.
And back surgeries.
And I
Kind of
read
scary
online, and
shit.
they said it really helps people. It's like, and a few people I know had the surgery. It's called a lavimectomy or something like that, where they take off it's like the limb or something, that part of your bone that is.
Going on with this, go for a sleep study, you figure they'd call you back, right? Been a week.
Yeah. I think everything's slower. All the doctor's offices are booking further out, and everything's slower after the pandemic, you know.
Seemed to be like that. I had to wait. They said 4 months for an appointment. I was like, holy shit. And they called me with the cancellation. I said, I'll take it. I work for my doctor, I work for my dentist, I do, the work for them guys. I got a lot of these guys say, oh, you should do pro press. I mean, how hard is this? It's flipping simple.
Yeah, what is ProPress?
It's like a compression fit and it crimps it. And it's a lot more money for the fittings. And I don't know. You don't really need it. I don't think so, but on the house. What do I know? What does?
Like the crimp thing.
The solder?
Yeah, no, that new one you were saying.
The press?
Yeah.
No, it's just like an O-ring in there.
Oh.
And it just presses. Take some very simple and you make it into a big flipping deal. I mean, soldering's simple once you know how to do it. I don't know. Everybody's got a different outlook, right? I can see if it's a commercial building, then you need a hot work permit with a torch. That might be different. Not a house. Half these guys need to be selling Girl Scout cookies, right? That's more up their alley. All right, so everything's off.
Yep.
Everything off. Let's see if it leaks. Just want to get it shut. I'm gonna go through there and then through here. I just have to make sure when you're using this stuff, you go easy with the shut-offs. You only can turn one way, right? So you might have been trying to turn it the wrong way. You got a carbon monoxide detector down here?
Yeah, I had to have it because of the furnace, and they installed the furnace. They ran a new line to a battery backup and electric right here.
Oh, so there is one, okay.
Yeah, I had to for the inspection.
Let the pilot hold it in a bit. I think it just lit. There it goes. Alright, that's on. Well, this is a compression type of valve. You're going to make sure you tighten it tight or it'll drip.
Okay.
Probably going to need a new faucet on. This is an old beast.
Great, if you have one, I'll pay for it.
Is it leaking?
Yeah, it was dripping.
Oh, it's leaking around the packing nut. Let me see if I can find out what's going on with it. Let me fix the other thing. Yeah, that's all leaking around the packing nut. Let me finish the other thing first, and we'll get over here, okay?
Okay.
Open up all the hot water lines and let all the air out.
Okay.
Do the tub first.
Okay.
Flush the tub on the hot. If there's any rust, it will all come out the tub.
Okay.
And then when the water runs clear, then you can go around, do the hot and the cold, and make sure you get all the air out of the lines.
Okay.